In this video, I'm going to show you how you can transform any of your lenses into a macro lens. And the good thing is, it's free. If this is your first time here, my name is Paul, filmmaker and photographer. On this channel, we do some gear review, tutorials regarding filmmaking and photography. So if this interests you, consider subscribing. Now, that's out of the way, let's just do this. I'm going to use a Canon camera for this example, but you can use whatever camera you want to. We are going to run into some challenges that we're going to talk about in a minute. What you basically do is you can turn on the camera, remove the lens cap. So what you want to do is detach the lens, like so. Don't worry, nothing is going to happen. Depending on the camera that you're using, you might get a message on the screen. For this Canon camera, it says, ensure a lens is attached. Press start, stop. When I do that, I'm good to go. On my Panasonic Lumix GH6, nothing happens. I mean, I can detach the lens and there's no message. It's just good to go. Just follow the instructions on your camera. So what you want to do is turn the lens around, hold it loose against the camera body, and you got yourself a macro lens. That's it. It's that easy. However, we might run into, as mentioned, some challenges here. So when we're doing it this way, by holding the camera and the lens with your other hand, it might be a bit difficult to get the shots that you are looking for, because it is a really close, really macro shot now. So whatever movement you have is going to be very jittery, especially if you're shooting video. Taking pictures is going to be a little bit easier. However, as mentioned, filming is going to be quite tough. So what I suggest you to do, use a tripod, one of the smaller guys, or a bigger normal tripod. Like so, you have now one of your hands free and you can hold the lens next to the body, and it's going to be a much more stable shoot. Now, do remember that you cannot focus when the lens is like this. So instead of pulling the focus on the lens itself, you basically have to move the camera closer or further away to the subject that you are filming. But what if you are outdoors and don't have access to a tripod? Then you need a macro reverse ring. Well, I'm showing you how easy it is to connect the lens to the camera body using a macro reverse ring adapter. Let me tell you quickly about today's sponsor, Motion Array. The background that I'm using today is from Motion Array, and you can find a huge variety of high quality stock footage just like this one, for music and sound effects, pictures, graphics, whatever for your videos. You can sign up on a monthly basis, or if you want to save some money, sign up for an annual plan and use the link below to get $50 off your annual plan, thanks to our friends at Motion Array. With this ring, you can attach the lens directly to the body, so you don't need to hold the lens loose in front of the camera body. And if you can, try to find the surface to put the camera on top of. Straight away, you're going to get a much more stable shot. Now let's have a look at the final example and the best way in how to transform your lens into a macro lens. And that is basically to combine the use of the tripod and the macro reverse ring. You're going to get a much smoother shot if you combine these two. Both of your hands are basically free. You can move the camera easily back and forth to the subject. If you're indoors, you can move the lights around without worrying to hold the camera or the lens. This is the best way to do it, and the examples that you're gonna get are mind-blowing. Here I just lit it with a big softbox and a small pocket RGB light. As you can see, the lens is super close to the glass. You can see the bubbles, the ice cubes. I mean, it looks like something out of space or something like that. I do suggest trying out this technique, because shooting it outdoors with maybe plants or insects or whatever you can find there. Also try it out indoors like the example that I just showed you. You're gonna have so much fun trying out this technique, transforming your lens into a macro lens. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comments and I'm gonna try to help you out there. And until next time, my name is Paul and I'm signing off. Have a great day. Peace.